kingdom of Murtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Corinus. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Corinus was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day. Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well, I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you!
Keep silent. Right, send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
That's enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up. I'm Diego.
I'm
not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Where do I get a weapon?
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet and his guys, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony. and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there. But if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
Who's Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Let's assume I want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Ooh, not the best start. Yeah.
The kingdom of Murtana.
Yeah.
I'm Diego.
I'm
not. If you...
Let's go fast through all this.
okay.
We come... Well, there are...
I have a...
Your luck... That's... If I...
Why not?
The maid...
Who's Gomez?
Gomez...
Let's assume I want to join his people.
At the...
Thanks for your help.
Okay.
We'll meet in the old camp.
One thing to remember, save your game. Hello, hello. Welcome, Dunson. Yeah, I wonder, have you heard about this game I'm playing? Yeah, this game gets on sale pretty often and it's really cheap. This is the first of the series. It's clunky as hell. The controls are horrible. The graphics are, well, yeah. I think even then, when the game was released, the game wasn't too good. Oh yeah, this game, well, actually I managed to run this game, but it was looking awful on modern PC. And to make everything work as it should, or even better, this game requires quite heavy patching. Actually, I had to do it twice because for the first time something crashed and I couldn't play the game. Yeah. When you get used to the controls, this game is really nice. Now I'm playing the English version. Or Cliff, come on, pick that up. English version, and yeah, the voice acting in this this game is awful. I mean, I don't like it. I think they hired some maybe they hired friends, or they did the voiceovers themselves, I don't know. But the Polish version is quite good. It's iconic here in Poland. I talk to them. Maybe I should
All the blathering.
save the game.
Same old story every...
You're hunting, aren't you?
Looks like it. What do you want?
And I think
Do you have some hints for the hunt?
I could teach you a few things, but everything
every
has its
dialogue line in
price.
this game is
Which would be how much?
A good gulp
His
of
voice.
beer will do to start with. Then we'll see.
Here you are. Take a beer and tell me about hunting.
Scavengers, that's what we call the big birds, should be attacked one after the other. It's easy to lure single scavengers from the pack. If you come too close, they'll become irritated. After a while, they'll storm in your direction. At this point, you should be waiting for them with a raised weapon. If you manage to strike the beast before it hits you, you have to keep fighting. Then you'll be able to defeat the creature without being hurt yourself. If it hits you first, well, just don't let him.
Yeah, but Gothic is one of these games that you either love it or you hate it.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
Okay, and ore is a currency in this game. Okay. Goodbye. I have
Hey,
to
you.
go to the old camp.
What do you want?
I want to warn you. If you continue this way, you'll be entering our hunting ground.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
Don't go thinking everyone's gonna be so friendly,
Yeah,
kid.
that's
There may not be
understandable.
much in a newcomer's pockets, but some folks would even beat you up for a pickaxe.
I'll keep it in mind.
Okay, let's go to the old camp. I think there is a shortcut for quick save, but I can't remember. Yeah, and for example, talking about the controls, to pick up something, you have to highlight it so the name of the item is shown on the screen. Press Ctrl and up arrow on your keyboard. On the left there is what's inside the container or chest or enemy or whatever, and on the right there's your inventory. To move from left from left to right, press Ctrl and right arrow. Yeah, these are the controls. But all these things, they don't matter. Okay, let's fight these. Oh, this one is another. Oh my god. So yeah, this game is not for everyone, but I think it's really worth to play it. Okay, let me save the game. Okay, save. And let me try the controls here. F8 does nothing. F9. Oh my god. Okay, so F9 loads the game. 6. Okay, F5 is quick save. Okay.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Diego says I'm to meet him in the camp.
Okay, in you go then.
Any news?
Nah, everything's the same as ever.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I think I'm bleeding. Where's food?
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Let's talk about something else instead. That won't happen
You have to watch what you tell people.
Hang on.
That's much better.
Maybe.
And where is Diego?
I thought
Okay,
that.
here. Oh, that's the shadow.
You gotta watch what you tell
Okay.
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the 3 camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
What about the 2 other camps?
The 2 other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
Take care.
But keep it to yourself.
Take care.
Let's talk about something else instead. Old story every time.
Okay, I forgot the controls. Player status S or B, L or N for missions. Current missions. Admission to the old camp.
Hang on. Let's not go rushing into anything.
Hang on.
Hey, you!
Don't listen to all.
You've
Hey,
been lucky
you.
there.
Maybe.
Okay, they don't like
What have you been doing in there?
me coming in there. Okay.
That wasn't very clever.
You think? But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know.
There was a time when things would have gone very
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh, yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having you work for him?
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Diego says you decide who Gomez is interested in.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care of you? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up to you, okay?
I'll talk to Diego. Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you. And if you fail, you're his responsibility. That's the law around here.
That wasn't very clever.
People always talk.
I've talked to Thoris.
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp if you think that I'm good enough.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
First, there are a few things you should know.
What do I have to know to be accepted in the old camp?
If you want to join the camp, you'll have to earn some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the outer ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The more you learn, the more valuable you'll be for us.
Where do I find the important people?
Well, you're looking at one of them. Then there's Thoris. You already know him. As for the others, you'll have to find that out by yourself. If you don't manage to do that, you don't belong here anyway. Just go through the outer ring and talk to people. Then you'll find out who's important.
Same old story every time.
Who can teach me?
Start with Fingers. He's the most skillful among us. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find other people who can teach you.
Where can I find Fingers?
His hut's kind of hidden. It's next to the castle wall. Just start out here and go towards the arena. When you're at the castle gate, go down to the left and you'll be heading for the arena.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him.
Hang on, better not go rushing into anything.
Where can I find the old mine?
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine. He lives to the left of the north gate.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
You're very probably right. People always talk.
I can't teach you anything. You don't have enough experience.
Really not my problem.
Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
As long as I'm not involved.
What about my esteem within the camp?
I've talked to a few people.
And?
Get on with it. There are still many things to do if you want to get anywhere here in the camp.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Take care.
Clever.
Okay, so let's go find
Keep it to yourself.
Fingers. Digger.
Hey man, new here? I haven't seen you before. I'll join you for a while, if you don't mind. I'm sure you'll need a friend.
Get lost.
You're not in a good mood today, are you? I better come with you. Tell me, where are we going? Or is it supposed to be a surprise? I like surprises.
Yeah, this is the most annoying NPC ever. Okay, this is snuff. Fletcher. Yeah, I think
I'd better keep out of it.
Hey,
he's
you!
one of the most
If you want to get
important
rid
people
of your
in the camp.
protection money, you've picked the wrong day. 'Cause I'm not here.
Some people never learn.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Oh?
I'm
Where are you?
actually at the castle, sitting by the big campfire, drinking a mug of beer.
That there would be trouble ahead.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I see.
Some people never learn.
That won't happen.
Why don't you
again.
just collect some more
Nick did
protection?
his rounds before he disappeared. There's not much left to collect now.
Very clever.
Let me pass.
Don't pay attention to me. I'll stay with you, don't worry.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Okay, I think there's
Something about that story
Rely on
out
somebody
is
and you're in
the
trouble.
arena?
That's how it goes. I would like to be in his shoes, though.
on the left. Yeah,
That's really... Maybe.
yeah, this is the arena. Shadow.
Let's talk about something else.
There was a time when things were...
I doubt that's it's obvious that there would be trouble ahead. Hang on. That won't happen again.
rushing into anything.
Let me see. Where are you? I don't want to get inside. So I need to take a look around like that. Where are you? Who knows?
You have to watch what you tell people. The work. There must be something. I would
Okay,
like to
let me
rely on
check.
somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
I have finished this game a long time ago, so I barely remember anything.
There must be.
That's really not my problem.
Hang on.
Mordrak.
Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any kind of goods from me at a cheap price.
Okay, goodbye. I don't have money on me, so
Rely on somebody and you're in
yeah, I
trouble.
need to
That's how
find
it
these
goes.
guys.
Hey, you! The right decision.
As long as I like to be in his shoes, though. I'd better keep out of it. You have to
That won't happen. Always talk.
Oh my god.
Some people never learn. I wouldn't like to be. Hang on.
Hey, you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the sect camp. Do you want something?
Same old story every
What is swamp weed?
New here, are ya? You can smoke it. Very relaxing for most of us.
every time.
Very relaxing. Yeah, very.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
I want to join the camp. I want to become a shadow.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the sect camp, there's a man called Kalam, quite a big shot. One of the gurus of the sect. Kalam is an alchemist. He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kalam.
And what do you expect me to do?
The sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kalam is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
That won't happen again.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
As long as I'm not involved.
Maybe I'll have to pay for the recipe. Give me 50 ore as an advance payment.
Forget it.
Same old story every time.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the thing.
That won't happen again. That's not really my problem.
Totally idiotic.
There must be something about that story.
Hey, man. I'm
Hey,
Fisk.
man.
I trade goods of all kinds. If you ever need anything, you're in the right place here.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Have you got armor for me as well?
Well, I'm sure that I can satisfy you.
There was a time when things were done very
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
I'm not listening to all the blathering.
Same old story every time.
That was way too expensive for me right now. Okay, so I think somewhere here there should be this guy I'm looking for. Okay, here's Dusty. Digger.
Maybe.
Or maybe he's outside the camp.
I thought that it was ages ago.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
So let's talk about it.
Now, people always talk.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Ah, new face.
What do you want?
I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could save yourself a lot by making a small donation. Just 10 ore, man. It ain't much to ask.
You're very probably right. That's really not my problem. Some people never.
And what do I get out of it?
While you're in my district, I'll protect you. If you get into any trouble with the guys from the new camp, or if one of the sect loonies gets on your nerves, you can count on me. If you have bother with one of the diggers, we'll help whichever one of you has paid. It's as simple as that.
And what if both have paid?
Then we sit back and watch the show, but that don't happen too often.
Not my problem. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Here's 10 ore, and you'll have to help me if I get into trouble.
Hey, watch who you're trying to fool. Come back when you have the ore.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. I'm not listening to all the blathering.
Let-
To watch what you tell people.
You think?
You have to watch what you tell people.
As long as I'm not involved.
That won't happen again. I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
People are not listening to all that blathering anymore. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore. I thought... Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
How often have I told you bastards not to run through my hut?
What's your problem?
Leave me alone, man. Everyone's a problem with me. It all started when I built my hut. Don't build your hut close to the ditch, they said. But none of these bastards told me what would happen if I still did it. When I came back from the mine a few days ago, I had a second door. Those pigs, I hate them. I can't tell you how much I hate them. Now everybody runs through my hut. Every idiot.
New here, are you? I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a job on offer for a newcomer.
You have a job for me? What is it?
One of our guards has disappeared. He's called Neck. He might have gone over to the new camp. You're new here, and you'll get around quite a lot, so keep your eyes peeled. If you find him, I'll speak up for you in the camp.
I'll see if I can find him.
If you meet Fletcher, ask him about Neck. He's taken over his district since Neck disappeared.
Where will I find him?
His district is the district of the arena.
Hey, you.
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you, people like you can get into trouble awfully quick round here. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bastards. They think they can do what they like to you, but we won't allow that. Gomez wants some peace in the camp, and we guards make sure he gets it, but it's a job that doesn't come cheap. That's why I'm asking you for some ore. Look on it as a kind of token of friendship. You help us, and we'll help you. If you get in trouble, we'll be there for you.
I'd better keep out of it.
People always talk. If you think.
Is that a threat?
On the contrary, it's an offer of friendship.
Why not? How much ore were you thinking of?
Not much. 10 ore, that's all I need.
I don't have 10 ore.
Then I'll take whatever you have. That's okay. You can give me the rest next time I see you. Let me see. Oh, I take small donations too. It's the thought that counts. Thanks for the ore, kid. From now on, I'll be watching out for you whenever you're in the camp.
See ya.
Don't you worry about anything here in the camp.
good
We'll be
enough.
looking out for you.
Good enough.
May I pass through?
Okay, let's go ask Fletcher about Neck.
There must be something about that story. I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Don't you have any plan of where you want to go?
Oh my god.
As long as I'm not involved.
Do you know where Neck's got to?
No, and I'm not likely to find out. If anything, the diggers in this district might know something, but diggers don't talk to guards. Especially not now they know I hate this filthy work. I bet they're laughing behind my back.
It's about Neck.
Yeah?
No news.
Keep me posted.
It's about Neck. Yeah? No news.
Let me pass.
Okay, if I remember correctly, he's spoiler alert. He's dead. Neck is dead, and he's outside the camp. I think he's in the cave, so let's go there and check.
That wasn't if you think. I wouldn't like.
There should be also this other guy who can teach me how to use bows somewhere. Hey boys. F5 to save. Fight, fight. Yeah, the sounds in the game, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Was it F9? Yeah. F5 to save the game. Yeah, but this game didn't look that good when it was released. This is the DX 11 patch. You can turn off pretty cool stuff to the game. Enhance. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, you can set up pretty cool stuff in this game. F5 to save. So this god race. This is something new. The game gets a little bit easier when you get when you learn spells. Save again. Eat your food. Save again. Oh my god, wrong key. And kill the mole rat. Oh, there's only one? Yeah, I think, yeah, this is... Oh, a potion. I'm pretty sure there was a thing, so you know that this guy is dead. And I thought it was somewhere here. Yeah, I don't wish to fight them. Too many for me. Or maybe it was here. Okay, let's go back to the camp.
Hey, you! I don't think I've seen you here before.
No wonder. I've only just got here.
Then watch out. The outside world is pretty dangerous. You're only safe inside a camp.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Hang on. Better not to go rushing into anything.
Okay, let's take a look. Sly the Shadow has promised to speak to Diego for me if I find Neck. The guard might have joined the new camp. I should ask Ledger from the Arena District about Neck. Maybe the diggers in the Arena Districts know. Okay, so yeah, I got it all wrong.
Don't go rushing.
The NPCs live their life, so they go to sleep at the night time.
Are you looking for a quiet place where we can talk for a bit or something?
Okay, so let's search for diggers here. Yeah, they are up there.
That won't happen again.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to.
Okay.
You have to.
probably right. I doubt that's ever likely.
What's life like here?
If you've been sent by the ore barons, tell them I don't want no trouble. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm satisfied with what they give us.
Nobody sent me. I only just got here.
A new one, huh? Newcomers always get into trouble pretty quick. I don't want to get involved, okay?
I want to know more about the camp.
You should talk to the Shadows. They can tell you all you need to know. Be careful, though. You can't trust most of them.
Where can I find Diego?
During the day, he's usually at the castle entrance with Thoris.
So these guys know nothing.
You're very probably right.
Who's the boss of this place?
Diego's what you might call the head of the Shadows. But Thoris decides who gets to see Gomez.
Maybe.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
You're very probably right.
Okay.
Rely on somebody.
Some
you're in
people.
trouble. That's how it goes.
It's about Neck.
Yeah?
No news.
Keep me posted.
But keep it to yourself. People
Let me pass.
Might be something.
So where is this guy?
Hello.
I haven't seen you before. You're new here, aren't you?
Just recently arrived.
Have you already decided which camp you want to join?
No, what do you think?
Well, it depends. Each camp has its advantages, I guess. Until you've made your decision, you can stay here. A hut just became available.
Oh, so this guy may know something about Nex disappearing.
Which of the huts can I take for myself?
The hut over there with the little canopy is empty.
What are the advantages of the old camp?
If you pay protection money to the guards, you can have a laid-back life here. They always interfere if one of the paying diggers is attacked. Besides, you can only get the goods from the outside world cheap here. These things are unaffordable in the other camps.
And what if two people fight each other who both pay protection money?
Then the guards just watch until one of them kills the other. Then they do him in.
What goods are considered precious here?
Everything from the outside world. Bread, cheese, and bacon, and above all, beer and wine. Not the cheap rice schnapps from the new camp, but really good stuff. You always get a good price for weapons, and armor is really expensive. The guards took the old armor off the prison guards after they killed them. You can always recognize them by their armor. They only sell it to other guards. You could never get hold of one as an outsider.
I think I've heard enough about the old camp.
I like it here.
Yeah, let's ask him about the new camp, because Neck was, I think he was heading to the new camp.
What are the advantages of the new camp?
If you're cool about getting your throat cut for a slice of bread, you should go there. No, it's not that bad, but it's different from here. Here, Gomez takes care that things are sort of peaceful. In the new camp, there is no law. The only ones powerful enough to have a say there are the water mages, but they're too busy studying the barrier all day.
Why should I join the sect?
Well, you better ask somebody from the sect camp. There are always a couple of novices in the camp, and I'm sure they can tell you a lot about the sect. I've never been there myself, but according to everything that's said, they must be really generous. None of the three camps seems to be as much in need of new people as the sect camp.
Okay, so this must be the room.
Is it possible we're walking in circles? I mean, I don't know where you want to go.
Yeah, mud.
You're very probably right. Maybe. Better keep on.
This is real fun. Thanks for taking me with you. We could do that more often. There's loads of more time left today.
I thought. I guess that's.
Okay, so maybe I should start asking more important people in the camp, like the guys with the unique names.
It looks as if you knew what you were doing.
Nobody ain't complained yet, but that would be a bad idea anyway. Every idiot here needs a sword, and that is what they get from me.
How long does it take you to make one blade?
That depends. I'm as fast as a hurricane with simple swords. Of course, only on condition that the price motivates me. A freak like Whistler usually has to wait longer for his toy than other people.
Why? Doesn't he pay enough?
No, on the contrary. He gave me 150 off for his last sword. The guy is into ornaments and girly stuff like that, and of course that's not cheap. Hey, you ain't curious at all, are you, pal?
I'd like to try working here as well.
Ah, but don't you think that you can make great blades?
What do I have to do?
Okay, take the steel and hold it into the fire. Then you have to lay the red-hot steel across the anvil. When you're finished, you put the hot blade into the water bucket over there to temper it. The cooled blade finally has to be sharpened on the grindstone.
I see.
However, you'll need some things for that. I could sell them to you.
So much. Yeah.
How's it going?
I've spent the last 2 weeks working in the mine. All I want is peace. Get out of my sight.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
What are you doing here?
Me? I'm fighting for the glory of the Sleeper.
You fight in the arena?
I was sent here from the swamp by my masters to fight for the Sleeper. I'll fight here for his higher glory, so all infidels can see how strong his power has made me.
I'm new here. Who are you?
I'm Kareem. You must have just been booted in here, or else you'd have heard of me. I'm the best fighter this damned camp has ever seen.
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it. Let me...
Okay, I'm bored, so let's go outside and see. Because I'm pretty sure this you can find this guy dead somewhere. Maybe Diego will help me? No.
Take care. I am new here.
Just arrived, have you? I'm Grim. I haven't been here for long either. I was thrown in with the load before you.
Some people never learn.
Let's talk about something else.
What do I have to do if I want to get admitted to this camp?
Well, first of all, you have to become a shadow. Therefore, you have to find somebody who supports you, somebody who explains everything to you and takes responsibility for you. If I was you, I'd try to keep close to Diego. I did it like that. He's quite all right. He'll make you take the test of faith. That's different from everybody. Then there'll be some other smaller tasks from other shadows. If you manage them, you'll be with us.
What was your test of faith?
I can't tell you, man. You have to be silent about things like that here.
You're very probably right.
And how far have you got with your tests?
I've already talked to Dexter and Sly and Fingers. They are some of the most influential shadows here in the camp.
Some people rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
I wouldn't.
Okay, let's go outside. I still need to find this guy called Fingers.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Why are you here and not in the camp?
I'm waiting for a friend to return from the mine. He owes me some ore. I can't turn up in the camp without the ore. I couldn't pay the protection money for the guards, and then things would get real heavy for me.
What are you doing out here?
I want to be left in peace, so get lost. I've warned you before, keep your hands...
Don't try that again.
Oh my god.
Hey, you!
No damn.
Probably right. People always
You shouldn't believe.
as long as I'm not wrong. Let's talk about something else.
Okay, let's find this guy, Fingers.
That won't happen again.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead. must be something. That's really not my problem.
Hey, you! Make you clever boy.
That's really not my problem. You're very probably right. That's really... You shouldn't believe... That's really not my problem. That's people always talk.
Okay, so where is this guy? Because I keep running around without a clue where I need to go. Back in the day, it seemed a lot easier.
I better keep up.
Yeah, save the game.
As long as I'm not involved.
Yeah, there must be something about that story after all. Some people never learn.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
As long as I'm not involved. You shouldn't believe everything.
Hi, I'm new here. How's things?
Go away. I've been working my ass off in the mines for the last 2 weeks. And what for? Some sad lumps of ore is all I got. I had to spend most of it on food. I talked to Ball Parvis down there. He told me some interesting things about the sect camp. I think I'd better go there instead of slaving away for Gomez.
You don't like it here? Why don't you just go then?
Because I'm not quite sure what to expect there. I had a pal here. His name was Melvin. He headed off to the sect camp a week ago. But since then, I haven't heard of him. And as long as I don't get a message from him, I'll stay here.
Some people never learn.
The sleeper be with you, stranger. I'm here to guide you onto the right path.
And which is the right path?
The path of the sleeper. He alone has the power to set us free. The gurus are preparing a great invocation in our camp. They want to get in contact with the sleeper. So far, he's just talked to us in visions, but now it's time to get in touch with him. We'll need as many supporters as possible for that. By focusing our spiritual power, we'll get through to him. Our camp is some distance away in the swamp. I can take you there, though, if you want.
What would be the benefit of joining you?
Maybe you're one of the chosen people who received the gift of magic from the sleeper. Or you might obtain the highest honors and become a Templar. Only the best fighters among us can obtain that position. If the Sleeper is with you, you can even combine both. The best of the Templars receive the gift of magic as well. You see, our Brotherhood has a lot of possibilities for you. You should be aware of that before you decide on joining any other camp.
Hey, clever boy.
It was obvious that they would be. As long as there's something about that story after all.
Hi, I'm new here.
What do you want from me?
I want to become one of you. I want to join the camp.
Looking for people to support you, eh? If you want me to have a word with Diego about you, you need to do me a favor.
What kind of favor do you want?
I want one of Fisk's weapons. He's one of the traders at the marketplace. He won't sell it to me. It's a broadsword with ornaments. I'll give you 100 ore to collect the weapon for me, but don't tell him about me.
Okay, give me the 100 ore nuggets. I'll get the thing.
Here you go. Come straight back to me.
I'm new here. Who are you?
I am Baal Taran of the Brotherhood of the Sleeper.
I need to get into the castle. Can you help me?
I fear I cannot, brother. The only ones among us who may enter the castle are those who supply the weed to Gomez. We gather swamp weed and sell part of it to the old camp in exchange for goods from the outside world. If you were one of the couriers working for Kor Kalom, you could get into the castle. But for that, you would need to be one of us. What do you want to do in the castle anyway?
I want to meet somebody there.
Do you? Who? And why don't you just wait until he comes out?
That's none of your business.
Fine, man. I just wanted to help.
Let's talk about something else instead.
How are you doing?
Well, since I stopped working in the mine, I can't really complain.
And where do you get your ore from?
I help people who have problems. If you get into trouble with influential people here, I can help you sort the thing out.
Well, hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Could you tell me which of the shadows belongs to the influential people here?
You want to impress the right people, do you? Diego has the most power of all the shadows. He trusts Fingers, Whistler, and Sly. Dexter and Fisk sell their stuff on the market square. They have many customers, even the guards, and that makes them rather influential. And then there's Scatty. He's in charge of the arena and determines who fights and all that. Many people here owe him ore. He's important as well.
If I was in trouble, you could help me? How?
Well, let's assume you're in trouble with Thoris. You better never get into trouble with him, but then, well, you never know. Thoris can be quite stubborn. When he's pissed off with you once, he'll never talk to you again. And that's a bad thing. As a greenhorn, you depend on him. So you come to see me. I know a lot of people here Thoris listens to. They put in a good word for you, and Thoris is your friend again. Of course, the boys want to see some ore for these kind of favors. Your ore. And I take care that your ore gets to the right people.
Hang on, better not go rushing into anything.
You have to watch what you tell people.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Let's talk about something else.
Could you please keep quiet for a minute?
Sure.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la snaff with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
Ooh. So maybe it was Neck?
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck.
Cool.
He was pretty
Great.
discontented here. I
Finally.
think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms, but he didn't come back.
Where can I find hell mushrooms?
If you leave through the south gate, that's the collapsed tower. You'll see a plain directly in front of you. There's mushrooms growing there.
Where can I find meat bugs?
Everywhere where there's garbage laying around. You should be able to find some at the deserted huts near the castle wall. Don't get confused by their ugly looks. Once cooked, they are tasty.
Very good. Yeah, I'm wondering maybe I was in the right place in that cave, but I had to talk to this guy first so that item would appear.
I'm not
And where is the Fisk?
If you think
I thought he was a blacksmith.
Hey, you!
The right decision.
Okay.
you're there, maybe. Who cares?
So first let's go to sleep. Okay, so this is respawning, good. Okay, so this is the guy. Oh no, so he's not Fisk.
Likely to change. I'd better keep out of it. You shouldn't believe everything. I am somebody in trouble. That's how it goes.
It was obvious that there would be trouble. There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Why does that happen over and over again?
I'd better
It was
keep out of
obvious that
this.
there would be trouble ahead.
That won't happen again. You're very probably right. As long as I'm not bothered. I thought that had been cleared up. Yep. People always talk. You shouldn't believe everything. That won't happen again. As long as I'm not involved. People always
Oh,
talk.
here. Yep.
I'm not listening to all the
I'd like to buy a sword.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it won't be coming anymore. That'll be 110 ore. Interested?
And that other guy
There was a time when things would have
wanted.
gone very differently.
Yeah. He gave me only 100 ore. So maybe
later. Show me your goods.
That's not really my problem.
Okay. A coin.
I'm not listening.
Okay, so it's worth nothing.
Show me your
You need
goods.
to remember the goal how to.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Okay, that's 5. I can sell this. I can sell this. Okay.
You have to watch what you tell them.
And give me 10. How do I accept?
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it,
Okay.
that'll be one.
Believe everything you hear.
Yes, I'll take it.
You got a good deal here.
I'm not listening to all the blathering.
Yay!
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
I finally, after over 1 hour, I managed to finish the first quest. Oh my god.
Let's talk about something else instead. It was on the whole anyway.
Fisk wants 110 ore for his sword now.
And you want me to give you the 10 ore now?
I thought you wanted to have that sword.
Here, take it. And now hurry.
You're very probably right.
I have your sword.
Wasn't too hard, was it? Whatever. You do me a favor and I'll do you one. If Diego should ask after you, I'll speak in your favor. Until then, have a good time.
Okay, cool. F5 to save the game.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Okay, let's see what we have here. What else? Completed missions, failed missions. Okay. Okay, so this guy, Snuff, sent Neck to gather mushrooms. Do I have a map? No, I don't have a map.
I thought that had been clear.
So I have no idea which gate is South Gate.
I thought that had been cleared up,
But he said something about collapsed tower. So let's go there. A bit later, I'm going to fight, well, further in the game, not today, but I will need to fight in the arena and defeat, I think, 3 of the guys. And these camps are basically like the old camp. Is a beginner zone, kind of. I think the next one would be a new camp that you will have to join. Well, join or not, but also maybe it was this cave. F5. Again. S. Okay. Oh yeah, dead guard. Withered axe. An apple. And run like hell. Oh, maybe I should switch to my axe. Maybe it's better. gather some mushrooms. And the berries. Now I can go and kill some of these bugs. They are supposed to be in the places like this.
Let's talk about something else instead.
The worst shit.
That's not really my problem.
And who asked me to? Sly. Yeah, Sly is upstairs, I think.
Don't blather so much. Yeah. That's really not my problem. Totally idiotic.
Come on.
Same old I'm not listening to all the blathering. You're very probably right.
But keep it to yourself. People as long as I'm not involved.
There must be something about that story after all.
Okay, right on.
Ah, good to see you, my friend. How about your daily contribution? Your 10 ores due, you know?
That's really not my problem.
I'm not paying. You've had enough out of me already.
You disappoint me. We're not friends anymore. See to it that you don't get mugged and robbed on your own now.
Don't worry, I can take care of myself just fine.
We'll see.
That's really not my problem. The worst shit.
See ya.
Take care of yourself, kid.
Where's this guy?
I thought that had been cleared up once, but I'd better be back.
That's Dusty.
That wasn't very clever.
I think Sly was sitting in front of his hut, but can't remember where it was.
That wasn't very clever.
Oh no.
You shouldn't believe everything. Same old story every
Hang on. I hear you've spoken to Bloodwind.
Why? What do you want?
It was real cool of you to refuse to pay him protection money. It means we're all gonna have to pay your share as well. I'll make sure you remember next time he asks you.
Yeah.
How often have I told you bastards not to run through my
I
hut?
like how this guy in the background stopped just because I'm talking to this guy. Oh well.
Let's talk about something else. There was a time when... I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Come back, you pussy!
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
I found Nick.
Good. Have you got any evidence for that?
I found this amulet on him. Here you go.
It was actually the amulet the whole thing was about. You're a clever guy. You might have had the idea to keep the amulet yourself, but you've made the right decision. If Diego asks me about you, I'll vote in your favor.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Graham. I draw maps. I haven't seen you here before. What do you want?
I'd like to buy a map.
Sure. What are you thinking of? The more you can see on a map, the more expensive it is.
Okay, bye. Okay, see what's next. I think I had to speak to Ian. Ian is a hunter, and I think, and he's somewhere outside. Oh, I also have to find these bugs. For the cook. Okay, so he's not here. Okay, oh my god. So, I'm too weak. Okay, let's go find this guy Ian. Yeah, you die a lot in this game. I mean, I die a lot in this game. I wonder, where do I need to go to find Ian? Okay, so it's not here. Yeah, let me focus on simple tasks. Killing the bugs. I think I saw some.
Obvious there would be trouble
Welcome back.
You gotta watch. As long.
Hey, you! The right decision.
Same old story every time.
Let's talk about something else.
I wouldn't like to be relying on somebody because they're in trouble. That's how it
Don't
goes.
blather so much. Yeah.
Keep it to yourself, people.
That won't happen again.
Hey, you! The right decision.
Hey, you! So, you do know what's good for you.
Hey, you!
You're learning fast.
There must talk about something else.
That's really not my problem. Something about that story after all.
Yeah, I cannot find these bugs. They're supposed to be in the rotting houses,
That's not really my problem.
which
Keep
might
it to
be any
yourself.
of them.
People don't need to know. That won't happen again.
Any of these.
That's not really my.
Ooh.
It was obvious. If you think.
People always talk. As long as I'm not
Hang on.
Hey, you! Aren't you the guy who wants to join the camp?
What if I am?
I could help you.
And how?
There are two guys sitting around outside the camp. And one of them has stolen something from the ore barons. It's a precious amulet, which should have arrived with the last convoy. One of them should still be in possession of the amulet. If we attack them together, we should manage. I couldn't do it on my own. What do you say?
Same old story every time.
Count me in.
Count me in.
All right, just tell me when we can start.
There must be something about that story after all.
Very clever.
I'm ready to go with you. Let's get the amulet.
Okay, let's do it then.
As long as I'm not
believe every.
Dad, well,
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
put the...
Put the weapon.
Okay, I messed up. Okay.
As long as I'm not involved.
His shoes, though.
I better.
As long as I'm not.
Let's try that again. Maybe I shouldn't take out my weapon that soon. Because I don't feel like chasing them. Come on.
So, here we are, far away from your friend Diego. I'm to send you regards from Bloodwind.
Oh my god.
Coward! Come back! Come back, you pussy!
Some people never
He's had enough! That again, and you'll regret it. Shit! He hasn't even got any ore on him! That weapon looks quite handy.
As long as I'm not involved.
Time when things would have gone
Doubt
very
it's ever
different.
likely to.
That won't happen again.
You think?
Ah, a fight! Harder! Try that again, and you'll regret it. Shit! He hasn't even got any ore on him!
So, here we are, far away from your friend
But seriously?
Diego. I'm to send you regards from
I'm not
Bloodwind.
going to die 2 times in a row.
As long as I'm not involved.
So what I do, what I will do,
That wasn't very clever.
Come on, put that...
Ah, a fight! Put the weapon down!
come here. Okay, so this guy doesn't have a weapon. So
Don't panic! You've won!
I should be relatively safe. So let's try that now.
So, here I'm to send...
You'll be sorry for that. Try that again, and you'll
Yeah. So
Thanks
I
for the
shouldn't have
ore.
accepted
I'll
that
drink
first.
to you.
But I will get my revenge. Yep. Actually, yeah, a bomb.
Don't panic! You've won! You'll be sorry for that. Don't panic! You've won!
Go to sleep.
That won't happen again.
That wasn't very clever.
That's really not the problem.
That's not really my problem.
Hang on, I'm not rushing into anything.
Let's talk. So, you idiot, just wanted to trap me.
Hey, man, we're sitting in the same boat. I am not into digging in the mines either, so I'll do what the guards tell me. Then I'll be accepted soon. That I should whack you, of all people, is your own fault, really. Why did you have to start a bloody fight with the guards? Personally, I don't dislike you. So what do you think? Peace or further fighting?
Peace sounds good.
I'm glad we see eye to
Peaceful
eye on
now.
this. Let's forget about it. From now on, I'm on your side. If you ever have trouble again, you can count on me. I owe you some, after all.
Okay, fair enough.
What's life like here?
Easy going. As long as you pay your share of protection money to the guards.
Oh. I used all of my lock pickles. And where's Diego? Well, never mind. Let's see. Deserted huts by the castle wall.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
You think?
So here's the castle, but no bugs, and this hut is not deserted.
Are you looking for a quiet place where we can talk for a bit or something?
See, he's so annoying. He even talks to me through the wall. Okay. Okay, no bugs here. No bugs here.
Hey, you! You're learning fast.
Okay, cool. I hope that's enough.
Let's talk about something else instead.
I'd better keep out of it.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Time when things would have gone very differently.
Same old.
I have the things you wanted from me.
Good. I just have to add them. Then the stew will be ready. Wait.
You told me I could have as much stew as I wanted.
And that's true. Here, take 3 portions.
You told me I could have as much stew as I wanted.
Sure, but there's nothing left today. Come back tomorrow.
Okay, so far so good. F5 to save the game. Yeah, test of fate. Diego has sent me to the old mine. I'm supposed to get an list from a guy called Ian. Okay. So let's go.
Let's talk about something else instead. It was there must be something about that.
First.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
You have to watch what you tell people. You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
It won't happen again.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Maybe.
Hang on.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Okay, cool.
Your strength has increased a lot. Your skills in using the bow and the crossbow have improved. Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
Take care.
I thought that had been cleared ages ago.
Skill points. Okay, so I used all my skill points. But soon I will level up and get some new.
That's not really my problem.
Keep it to your blathering anymore.
You have to watch what you tell.
Okay, Dunstan. Okay, actually, okay, I need to go to the old mine. But I think the way leads through the pretty dangerous zone.
A new face. Have you ever dug ore, boy?
Have you been here long?
I've already been here 10 years. Oh, believe me, I've learned and experienced quite a lot here. I've encountered many dangers and managed to stay alive. In the old times, when we worked in the abandoned mine, the one which is deserted now, and the supporting beams collapsed. But that's old stories.
You must have heard about many escape plans as well.
Listen, boy, I know you want to get out of here, but forget it. You better forget the thought of escape. I saw the faces of those who tried to get out of the barrier. Don't make the same mistake. The barrier will stop everybody.
I don't want to dig in the mine for the next 10 years of my life.
No, you won't. Perhaps you'll be one of the real big shots. Who knows? You'll work your way up. But no matter how far you'll get, the barrier will finally stop you.
Good luck.
Same to you, boy. Same to you.
Diego sent me. I'm to collect the list.
All right, here's the list. Tell him to hurry up with the deliveries.
Are you Ian, the boss of the mine?
Yeah, I'm Ian, and this is my mine, so don't touch or break anything.
Tell me about the mine.
If you want to look around here, you need to be careful. There are mine crawlers in the caves. You better stay in the main shaft. And leave the Templars alone. Even if they only hang around most of the time, they're the best fighters you can ever have at your side when it comes down to the crawl. Don't make any trouble.
What's in the storeroom?
That's none of your business.
Standing around for so long must make you thirsty.
You bet, man. I could use a good swig now. Got anything on you?
Here you go. Have one on me as well.
Thanks.
Is there anything special in the storeroom now?
Some chest that we store supplies in. The keys disappeared, though.
Disappeared?
I bet Aleph was involved. That guy can't be trusted.
Wouldn't want to be in his shoes, though. Thought that'd been... That won't happen again.
Same old story every time. I thought that'd be cleared up ages ago.
People always talk.
I have the list from Ian.
Well done. That'll get you a few brownie points.
What about my esteem within the camp?
I've talked to a few people.
And?
Whistler told me the story about Fisk. Well, if I was you, I would have taken the ore and cleared off. But anyway, he thinks a great deal of you. Sly told me that you found Neck. He seemed to be really content. I really need to talk to Dexter. He's using you for his own business. But there aren't any rules for the test. If you manage that, you'll be making a big step. Get on with it. There are still many things to do if you want to get anywhere here in the camp.
Take care.
Must be something about that story after all.
Okay, I think that's it for now. Oh my god, I played for over 2 hours. So yeah, it's really great game. Despite the graphics, despite the worst controls ever made in game, in any game. Yeah, this is really great game. Cool story. Yeah. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.